Hello. Today we are going to be doing a reading of a fan fiction called Into You by Bangchan Anti. This is a Bangchan X reader fic. The tags are vore, safe, sane, consensual vore, lingerie, bacon grease, and trigger warning, heterosexuality. This was published on December 30th of 2018, and it has 1,027 words. There's only one chapter. Notes by the author says, "I'm sorry, Bangchan." Okay, let's get started. It's been 2 weeks since he asked you. You still remember how scared he was, how his face and cheeks turned red, sweat beginning to furrow at his brows. It's not as bad as it sounds. I think you'd really like it. Please consider your name. Okay. Chan asked, hands fidgeting in his lap, and he can't even look you in the face. Poor baby. I don't know. It sounds weird. It sounds painful and gross. I don't think I can do it, you said, looking away. How would you feel if I asked you if I can cover your entire body in bacon grease and gobble you whole? You asked him, sternly. You can next time. We can just try it once. We don't have to do it again, and I'll say yes, by the way. We can take turns. You just take turns boring each other. Okay, Chan said, laughing. You can't help but giggle. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe he's right. It won't hurt to try. Okay, yeah. You know how sometimes I say less is more? Well, this is one of those times, Chan says, absently scrolling through his phone. What do you mean, you asked, confused. Just keep in mind that I'm trying to make this as pleasant as I can for the both of us. Chan closes his eyes briefly and sighs. Okay. And this is never going to go smoothly with all that hair on top of your head, he says, looking over at you. What do you mean, you ask, touching the loose strands of hair hanging from your messy bun, feeling self-conscious. You're going to have to shave your head, your name. Ah. Okay. You're in the bathroom, sitting on the edge of the sink while you wait for Chan. You see him come in behind you in the floor-length mirror, holding a clipper and something else in his other hands too. Scissors. I'm going to have to cut it first. It'll make it easier, Chan says quietly. Chan starts parting your hair and then reaches for the scissors. Then you hear it, the first snip of the scissors, and you flinch. Stay still, Chan says calmly. I don't want to nick you, he said while gripping your neck with his large, veiny hand to secure his angle. You watched him in the mirror, looked at his arms flexing through his sleeveless shirt, at his pretty eyes intently following the swift movement of the scissors and the comb, at his sexy lips, which he was lightly biting in the moments of concentration. You feel the first locks of hair falling in your neck, and some of it touching your bare arms. Hair comes down and off. They tumble down to the floor, useless. Your head already feels lighter and cold. You look down at your lap and only hear the sound of him putting down the scissors. Then, in seconds, the buzz of the clippers start up. The only noise between the two of you is the soft buzzing of the clippers and the clink of the basin counter as Chan picks up one thing and sets another down. Oh, it's basin! Dumbass. Okay, it's done, Chan says, seemingly exhausted. You get up to take a look at your head in the mirror. You run a hand over your scalp, brushing over the smooth, soft, shiny skin. Your head looks like a giant gum boil. Hair is hair, he commented offhandedly. It'll grow back. Oh man. Today is the day. It's finally going to happen. Chan lifts you up on the kitchen table, and you're wearing your pink, lacy underwear that Chan bought for you from Victoria's Secret on your birthday. Damn, dude! I don't even have anything from Victoria's Secret. This is a lot already. I wonder what set he bought. It's pink and lacy. His big, meaty claws. His big, meaty claws start smearing your tiny feet with the bacon grease, and he works his way up from your legs to your torso. How much bacon, like, can you buy bacon grease? Like, how much bacon grease do you, like, did he make a shit ton of bacon and keep all of the grease? Or, like, can you buy those in bulk? Okay. Never mind. You're doing great, your name, he said, slapping the top of your shiny head with the bacon grease. When you're finished, Chan has to escort you back to the living room because the grease has caused your eyelashes to stick together and your view is a bit fuzzy. Should I turn on some music to set the mood? He asks, grabbing his phone. Yeah, sure, you say, trying your best not to seem anxious. Boy, you're gonna need more than mood music to make this better. I think this will help you relax, Chan says, while plugging his phone into the Bluetooth speaker and opening his Spotify to Coldplay's greatest hits. You're nervous, but you're ready. Raising you up with his big, strong arms, Chan kisses your forehead one more time, takes a deep breath, and opens his mouth. He just unhinges his jaw. You accept your fate as Bang Chan's little stomach bug. It feels so natural and so warm, like his insides were made for you and just you. It's as if you were destined to be inside his body. If you could, you would attach yourself to his stomach lining and nest there forever. Then, in pieces, and little by little, like when someone holds a hand over a hose, you begin to spray and seep out of his belly button. What? Oh my god! You lay there, dismantled on the floor, confused. Chan takes a broom and sweeps you up into the dustpan, piece by tiny piece. He carries the dustpan into the kitchen. He takes every piece of you and lays you on a baking tray. You can't believe it. This was his plan all along. You should have known. Oh my god. Finally some good fucking food, Chan said as he shoved the tray into the oven and turned it on maximum heat. Damn! There's nothing you can do now. You wanted to move. You wanted to say no. And you wanted to scream. You wanted to scream at this act of absurdity. You did, but you couldn't. Not when Chan was staring you down from outside the oven glass, with eyes that reminded you that you didn't want to. It's okay. It's okay because you finally got what you truly desired. To become a part of Bang Chan forever. It's okay if he eats you. At least you'll get to be in his stomach one last time. You feel the rays of the fast-heating oven bars hit your skin. Oh my god. Viva La Vida is playing in the background. You're content. You're happy. Oh my god!